Hi, this is Daniel Day Kim. Let's take a first look.
Autism. Difficulty in communicating.
He's high functioning, he's capable of living on his own.
Difficulty in using language and abstract concepts. Does it sound like I'm describing a surgeon?
He's breathing. He saved his life. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Shaun Murphy. I'm a surgical resident at San Jose St. Bonaventure Hospital.
Never forget, you're the smart one. You can do anything.
Hey guys, it's Lynn, and tonight I'm here at PALEYFEST where they are celebrating the show, The Good Doctor. I'm a huge fan of the show. I can't wait to talk to the cast. What was it about this project that made you want to be behind the camera as opposed to in front of it?
There were a couple of things. Like I really felt like a show in the medical genre would transfer well to American TV because we've had so many hit medical shows. But the thing that made it unique to me was the heart of the show, and the lead character being someone, you know, living with autism was something that I'd never seen on television before, and fits right in line with the kind of programming I'd like to make. You know, the kind that champions people who've been overlooked, and you know, shows that there's value in everyone.
There's so many people of color. Tell me, was that a cognizant choice?
Absolutely. I mean, it's. I don't know if you know this, but I'm Asian, and so it's a little-known secret, and I'm coming out now. But you know, being in this business as long as I have as a minority, it was very important to me to have quality actors of all races, and you know, David and my co-producers felt the same way, and so we populated this hospital with capable actors, and it's the world. It reflects the world that I see today.
You know, American accent, and then on top of that, all the medical jargon.
I know the medical jargon is a bit of a nightmare, David. Thanks. No, it's, you know, it's a medical show, so it's fair enough. But like, it's with each episode that comes in, like you do read things, and you're like, are the writers having a laugh? Like, do they want, you know, the most complicated phrase that you could ever possibly say, or just like, okay. But it's almost like a muscle as well. You kind of get better at it. You get better at learning it.
So what was it about Dr. Glassman that made you want to do this, this role in particular?
It's a good question, because I had a lot of offers and options at the moment when this show came along. And I think it has to do a little bit with the fact that autism is in my family, and very close to me, and so I understood the issue, and the fact that I would play a character who doesn't have a large life. He's got a very specific and small life, really, but who gets out of his comfort zone to take care of someone who has those challenges. Basically a good person, and it's been a while since I played a good person, and they're hard. They're hard. You know, there was a character I played on a political show once who had a lot of very fantastic quirks and issues.
But he was a hard ass.
Along with being a good person, yeah. And this guy is just a good guy, and it's like, you know, how do you make that interesting, and how do you make that dramatic, and where's the comedy in that and all that?
He's ambitious, and he has goals, and if he sees an opportunity, he's going to go for it. But so I love playing the character, and what I love about it towards the end of the season, this is why David Shore is such a good writer, is that you saw his home life, and then you saw this vulnerable side to him that he certainly would never show at the office. At the office, he's, you know, much more buttoned up. But at home, there's a vulnerability, and I think that the audience can relate to him in a different way, so they don't like, oh, I don't like him. They're like, I kind of like this vulnerable guy, but he's different. And just like us in real life, all of us are different in certain circumstances. We have more cover. I think Dr. Andrews has cover that he puts on at work that maybe he's had to put on all his life because he's a unique person, you know, an African-American doctor who's going to the highest levels, and maybe he's had to do certain things, you know.
Well, I love where your storyline is going.
Well, thank you so very much. Love is in the air.
You were reading that script and saw where it was going. What was your first initial reaction?
Oh my God. And I go, where is this going? And I was tempted to go back to the end of the script and say, is she going to kiss him? No. But it's just a very slow and steady potential relationship that we hope to see build. And that's how it is in real life. It's like, we're not going to pounce on them. You know, we're not going to pounce on a young, handsome man with money. It's like, I have to, you know, as the character as Allegra Aoki, I have to assess, is this worthwhile? Am I really feeling something? And what does that mean as the administrator of the hospital to be in a relationship with a potential donor? It's like conflict of interest, but I'm so interested.
You know, David Shaw and I traded, you know, various pieces of literature back and forth, documentaries that we found useful. We worked with a consultant as well, Melissa Reiner, who helped us, you know, come up with the character of Shaun and make sure that what he does is authentic to autism. At the same time, Shaun can never represent everyone who's on the spectrum, and he is an individual in his own right, and so it's necessary to remember that. And when building the character, it's finding out about his unique, you know, quirks and idiosyncrasies and desires and hopes that aren't necessarily linked to the fact that he has autism at all.
Why do you think that medical series have so much appeal to the public? Why they are so successful? Because many of them are very successful, and this one is too.
I guess people live and die. I mean, it's an inherently dramatic setting, and I think people are put under stresses that they're not usually put under in day-to-day lives. And I guess I have a huge appreciation, even though I only pretend to be a doctor on occasion, a huge appreciation for those who genuinely do devote their life to medicine and to being a doctor, because it's I can't imagine really how overwhelming it must feel on a daily basis.
Hi, I'm Tamlyn Tomita for Hollywood First Look Features, and good luck, and thank you so very much for watching ABC's The Good Doctor.
Did you like this video? Are you watching The Good Doctor? Well, please comment below, give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Kiyra Lynn. We'll check you next time. Boop, 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 boop.